2, 3, 4. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking.
This is the incredible story of two brave and unusually talented young men whose affliction has become an inspiration to millions of people. Meet Octavon and Parlo Malice, better known as the Tin Ear Twins. It's a true story of overcome age, for they suffer from a rare disease commonly known as Monty Jarvis syndrome. Dr. Alan Manos, curator of the Junior Affliction League, explains.
It's a very interesting syndrome, Monty Jarvis syndrome, obviously named after its discoverer, Monty Jarvis, back in the 19th century, 1856 to be exact. An appendage grows out of the afflicted patient's eardrum and connects to the spleen. And it makes the poor affected person sing or hear tones half a step higher than the general population. There's no known cure. None. I'm sorry for that.
Inside the brains of Vaughn and Parlo, beautiful music is being heard. But as we'll find out, one man's beauty is another man's pain.
Okay, getting ahead of me, okay. You're missing the musical parlance. Please don't get ahead. Okay, try it again. Valley High. 1, 2, 3, 4. Valley High.
Is this piano in tune?
Wherever they go, they are certain to make an
I had
impression.
a session, we needed background singers. A buddy of mine said, you gotta call these Tin Ear Twins. They'll come in, they'll do their thing, they're great. They came in, I don't know what my friend, he must have been on something, but every mic I put them in front of, they blew up. They couldn't sing worth a damn, so I just had to throw them out and get some new singers.
You know, I get a lot of demos, and sometimes I wonder how they even got my address. And one day the CD comes, and it's the Tin Ear Twins. This is amazing. These guys are singing half-step sharp on everything, and I thought it was kind of revolutionary. So I thought, you know, let me play to some colleagues. Let me see what I can do for these guys, you know. And I had to meet them, so I met the guys, and it just didn't work. Nobody got it. I guess they're sort of ahead of their time.
Don't call those guys to work on your next record.
We caught up briefly to Mrs. Tweety Malice at her home.
When Octavon and Parlos was little, I took them to local music teacher. Teacher called me back and he said something wrong with them. That's how I found about Monty Jarvis syndrome. I said, don't worry, you always can work on your father Ritzel's farm.
Dr. Monty Jarvis discovered the illness while doing some research on crybaby disease. The first known case was Italian opera star Placebo Flamenco, who was stoned to death after defiling the Bulgarian national anthem. Jarvis is also famous for having invented the ramekin, a distinctively shaped custard cup used in gourmet cooking, which he lovingly named after his only son, Custard Cup. It's somehow a shame that these two will eventually lose their teeth due to the strange vibrations caused by their singing. Today, they are actively writing their 5th album, which is scheduled for some type of release. No matter what, the courageous Tin Ear Twins boil with delight at the world they live in, and we all benefit from their magic. Their story could help others realize that no matter how out of tune you are with the world, you can still make a difference.
Don't question why she needs to be so free. She'll tell you it's the only way to be. She just can't be chained to a life where nothing's gained and nothing's lost at such a cost.